of his closet stayed hidden. His great talent stayed hidden for a long time as well.
Yeah, didn't really dominate until his senior year of high school, Kevin. Only 11 games he played at Duke. It might seem he was an overnight sensation in the NBA, but in truth, he spent a lifetime lane. The foundation for his game.
Here is Livingston. The Cavaliers making the shot. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. And it's Miller penetrating. Barnes grabs the miss.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. I mean, just getting physical. Like, it feels like they've gotten every rebound, Clark.
And that one's good.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Miller. Then there's Marion. Then it's Thompson. And it's Love in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now here's Marion. Dellavedova kicks to Marion. 6 to shoot. Here's Love. Takes it off the glass. Love's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Cavs. Warriors leading by 6. Outside Curry. The tray. That's good. Curry's got 15 points.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
You know, every year there are a handful of teams in the Eastern Conference that buck the trend against the West, and last year Cleveland was one of them.
And Kevin, as you said, most teams in the East struggled out of conference, but Cleveland was pretty solid against the West, and I think they'll be even better with LeBron.
Absolutely. Golden State's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
Timeout called. Cleveland. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for the Cavaliers. James comes in for Sean Marion. The Warriors also with a sub. Azili's checked in. Here's James. 6 points for him. With the teardrop, can't get it to go.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Now here is Varejão. That falls. 8 assists by Love. Varejão's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
And it's Miller penetrating. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors leading by 8. Iguodala outside. And again, no good by Golden State.
Andre Iguodala got off to a hot start last season. He shot 45% from long range through the first 2 months of the season. But after a hamstring injury, his percentages and his aggressiveness all seem to tail off.
Now, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, David Lee is one of the more skilled power forwards in the NBA. He credits his skill level in part to growing late. He said, I wasn't always the biggest guy growing up. I was actually a point guard my freshman year of high school. I played some wing and some at guard. Kevin, he kept those skills as he grew.
One of the best passing big men in the game, Doris. Thank you. And Steve, for Iguodala, the perfect example of a player who doesn't have to score to help his team win. He does so many other things.
He does, Kevin. He's an excellent defender. He runs the floor. He handles the ball. He's a good passer. And a pretty solid three-point shooter as well. Not a volume three-point shooter, but he will make selective threes. And so all in all, Iguodala, an excellent player.
Here's Curry. Anderson Varejão making his last shot. From deep three-point range, Curry with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 4. LeBron outside. On the wing, Miller. Back to James. Good. And Miller gets the assist. And it's 8 points for LeBron.
Well, you knew the run would come. Here it is. They're playing well now, trying to get back in this thing.
Yeah, pretty good comeback effort here. Rolling along nicely, and They've gotten themselves within striking distance now.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. A different look now for Cleveland. Waiters comes in for Mike Miller. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And some changes here for the Warriors. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And here's Barnes for three, and the basket good. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
Now, the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. It's 5 straight wide open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
A nice shot by Irving.
They're getting on the roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots. Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense. You know, Golden State historically has always been a dangerous offensive team, but it's really their defensive improvement that triggered their elevation into the upper echelon of the NBA now.
Rush's shot is off.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Here's Lee outside, and the shot is good. Lee's got 5. And the defensive improvement for Golden State has kind of been piece by piece. They've had the right strategy and motivation, certainly, from the coaching staff. And obviously, Steve, a healthy Andrew Bogut has helped.
Yeah, I'm just impressed with what they've done the last couple of years in terms of their attitude, their personnel, the mindset to become more defensive-minded, and a much better rebounding club as well.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. And Golden State also making a change. Kuzmic's checked in. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Irving attacking, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, it was only recently that the Cavs fans were worried that they'd lose Kyrie Irving in free agency, much like they'd lost LeBron. Now, not only has LeBron returned, but the Cavs have locked up Irving to a long-term contract.
And remember last season, a fan who ran out in the court was wearing a shirt saying, "Kyrie, don't go." The fans were definitely, Clark, getting nervous.
And what a terrific turnaround for this franchise. I mean, last season struggling with chemistry concerns. Help has now arrived in a big way, and the mood around this city and the team has taken a complete 180.
Now here's Barnes. 6 points for him. And a miss there on the triple. And Waiters kicks to Love. Here's the floater. And that one's good. Love's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side. working to get a good shot.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, seemed to hurt him.
Waiters dishes to Thompson. That evens the score.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now the dish to Rush. Lets the three fly. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
He with the block. 5 seconds left here in the second. He gets it up. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half ends in a close one. Cavaliers on top, up 2. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke.
I'm here with Kevin Love. And
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
How about Steph Curry in this 18 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is raining down the threes, guys. You know how much I love to see this.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Golden State looking at who they've got. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. It's Lee and Bogut inside, and it's Curry in at the point guard.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Got that one up quick. Curry's got 20 points.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
The Warriors, one of the top defensive teams in the league the last couple of seasons, and the improvement coincided with a change in defensive strategy, sending pick and rolls down towards the sideline. They've got bigs. Andrew Bogut can really protect the rim. So they're doing what coaches call shrinking the floor, and it's been very effective for them.
Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 7.
He's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Cavaliers leading. Verjao with a screen on Curry. Irving attacking. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Curry kicks to Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Verjao setting the pick for Irving. Here's Love. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on David Lee.
And still perfect here in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field. Well, few would have predicted back when Kevin Love was drafted 5th out of UCLA in 2008 that he'd become the superstar player we see today. He's transformed his body and expanded his game year after year.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job. Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And you talk about the physical transformation for Kevin Love. Leaner, quicker, and stronger.
Yeah, credit yoga and Pilates. He's trying to be the very best he can be, and he's putting in the work to do that, so it actually helped him more at the defensive end.
Warriors trail by 6. Livingston passes to Barnes. This one for 3. Shot is no good. Good D by James.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
Goes up the baseline, and Love with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Marion's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by